Park Grenadiers. We're going to welcome to the field first our visiting team by coin toss this morning, the High Park Grenadiers. Number 4, Adrian Dyken. Number 5, August Hemsworth. Number 9, William Arizes. Number 17, Quinn Robinson. Number 13, Dylan Clark. Number 8, Saul Schmidt. Number 3, Berlin Martin. Number 15, Odin Rashwan. Number 7, Thomas Sayers. Number 6, Francis Morrison. Number 2, Carmel Ketchabon. And number 11, Jacob Burr. I'll welcome the coaches to the field, Dave Clark, Mark Dyken, and Jeff Martin. And now the home team for this game, the East Nepean Eagles. Number 7, Chris Grenadiers. Number 9, Dino Dorado. Number 14, Eddie Kearney. Number 12, Leo Zhao. Number 8, Titus Tan. Number 6, Sam Lomo. Number 10, Henry Meunier. Number 4, Avery Pottinger. Number 11, Zach Prince. Number 3, Easton Engler. Number 2, Julian DaCosta. And number 5, Brooks Campbell. And welcoming coaches, Mike Prince, Brian Engler, and James Kent. I'll now call up in front of home plate the 2 representatives to do the Little League pledge. Hats off, everyone.
Who goes first?
First.
Right? I'm first. Ah ouais. Je crois en Dieu, j'aime mon pays, et je respecterai ses lois. Je jouerai mon jeu et m'efforcerai de gagner. Mes victoires ou défaites, je ferai toujours de mon mieux. I trust in God, I love my country, and will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win, but win or lose, I will always do my best.
Merci, thank you very much. I now ask everyone that's able to stand and remove your hats for the playing of O Canada. I'll hand the game over to you guys. Play ball.
See, you get a choice. You don't have to, like, I don't know why you're risking it. Yeah,
I couldn't imagine.
yeah, I guess she's getting ready.
Mike, great to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Yeah, you got some black names.
There's an EG out
You're like the light blue.
They didn't like him.
Hey, have to wait.
Release?
Ball, hit ball. That's confusing. That's the best ball, hit ball. Ball, hit ball. Let's have some fun.
They should want.
That's the yo.
Yeah. Permission, you have to have a supervisor. You guys, you'll be on it. Right?
We haven't met most people got it.
I just want to someone over the age of 18. Ask permission real quick. Yeah. Whatever umpire is there.
I know. All right, we're here.
Let's go. Let's go have our great game.
Thank you, Perfect. Yes, good luck. All right, guys.
Ready to go.
All right, let's do it, guys.
Amanda would give me one meatball.
Rudy, thank you.
I'm fired up, you fired up! Yeah! I'm fired up, you fired up! Yeah! I can hear you! Yes, you can!
I never know if you're like...
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Nothing like outrageous. Definitely see some people.
Are you serious? There's a lot more respect.
They created a YouTube stream, so no, nothing to the fights.
Guys, listen up. Guys. Okay, bring it in. Guys.
All day, coming down!
They had to be
Hello and welcome here to Pembroke, Ontario. It's day 4 of the 2026 Minor Ontario Provincials, and it's our final 2 teams in the upper bracket. It's the East Nepean Eagles and the High Park Grenadiers. Hello everybody, my name is Jacob Ewing as we're underway here at the 12 o'clock start. As starting pitcher this afternoon for the Eagles, it goes to number 12, Leo Zhao. And a quick 2 balls from our leadoff batter, number 4, Addy Dyken. We'll start things off. We'll see Dyken, Hemsworth, and Arizis. There's in there for a strike. And so the winner of this game will book a ticket to the championship game scheduled for Wednesday. And then, but the bracket reset, it would be on Thursday. That is the scheduled dates for the potential championship day, and a large cut from Addy Dykin for strike 3. And Zhao starts his afternoon off successfully at the mound. And there's one down. This will bring up August Hemsworth to the plate. Loser of this game will play tomorrow, and their opponent, well, we just found out it's the Operato Valley River Cats after they took an 8-7 nail-biter this morning victory over the Orleans Red Sox to knock them out of the tournament. And the 0-1 up high for a ball. So a lot on the line. If you have the advantage of being in the upper bracket in the finals, you obviously have to only win one game, where your opponent has to win back-to-back with the bracket reset. So it's definitely a major advantage. Plus, you don't have to play tomorrow. Rest more pitchers, and a swing there for Hemsworth for his second strike. You get an extra day of rest for your pitchers, as mentioned. Just an extra day of rest for your team as well. And it's ball 4 for August Hemsworth. And he's not done yet. It'll actually be ball 3. As he thought he won it, but I had my count right. He tricked me. Here's the payoff. And it's strike 3 at the top of the zone. And there's 2 down. It's back-to-back punch-outs for Zhao, and here's William Arizas. And Zhao, strong start to the game. As he waves off the first 2 pitches he sees, make that 3. Sees one now, delivers. And it's ball 1. Zhao sends the first 2 back to the dugout, trying to start his team off on the right note. That pitch in there through the plate for a strike. And Arizas freezes up. Takes strike 2 looking. Can't afford to do that anymore. Has to battle. Zhao, the 1-2. Got him. Strike 3. And Leo Zhao starts things off successfully for East Nepean. Strikes out the side. And when we return, it's the Eagles' first turn on the offense in this upper bracket showdown between the Grenadiers and the Eagles. More baseball. Bottom 1 when we return. Bottom one, back here in Pembroke. And leading things off, it's Chris Grenier, top of the order here for the Eagles. Dino Zarutis and Eddie Kearney, they confirmed 3 here for East Nepean. Starting pitcher, a guy we've seen plenty of times at the mound for High Park. It's number 15, Odin Reshwan. In first pitch on the outer half for ball number 1. And while Reshwan's going to try to match what Zal brought in the top of the inning as he struck out the side. And a mega chop for a strike. As we'll split the first 2 pitches 1-1. And another big swing from Grenier. That's a swing that's trying to do some damage. Now has to make contact after missing the first 2. The 1-2 from Reshwan. Got it, strike 3. Swinging near the outside, but Grenier sent back to the dugout, and there's 1 down. There's Dino Zarutis. To the plate, Zarutis playing catcher for the Eagles on the defensive side. And stares it down, will just miss away. Let's take a look at how both these teams got here. So East Nepean in game 1 of the tournament, 11-1 victory over Windsor Central. High Park won their first game against Orleans as this one is popped up to right center field, and the catch is made on the run. Over the shoulder is August Hemsworth. A fly ball to right field, and there's 2 gone. So as I was saying, 6-2 victory for the Grenadiers over the Orleans Red Sox back in game 2. On day number 2, the Eagles played the morning game again, and it was a spitting image of their first game, 11-1 victory over the Brockville Braves. As this one, a ground ball to the second baseman, a bouncer, and Kearney won't be able to make it the first in time. It's 3 up, 3 down as it's a defensive first inning for both these teams. And we're still knotted up at 0s. And when we return, it's High Park looking to open the scoring here in Pembroke. Top of the second inning to be started here. Quinn Robinson, 4, 5, and 6 is, well, Robinson will lead things off. Clark and Schmidt due up as well. And he'll fire this one to left field with an ambush. First pitch swinging for Robinson, and he's going to go to second as well, as that's an error throw from the outfield. Robinson takes a glance at third, but will be happy with second, and it's the leadoff batter in a scoring position here for High Park. There's Dylan Clark. Zal allows his first hit of the afternoon. Ball 1, and, well, Zarudis will run it back to the mound, just eyeing down Robinson down at second. And stares it down again. And it's a 2-0 lead here for Clark. Upstairs, and it's ball 3. And Zhao, who struck out the side in the first, potential to let in his first walk, the 3-0. And he'll get one back right down in the middle for the automatic strike. (3-1), and fouls it back. And will bring us to a full count. Clark, Zhao, battled back into it. Here's the payoff. And we'll do it all over again as Clark gets that one on the tip of the barrel and fouls it back. And we know Zhao is capable of strikeouts. He battled back, second payoff consecutively, and will have a third as he's just attacking the strike zone consecutively here. Looking for the finisher. Tries again. And Clark will foul it back for the third consecutive foul ball. And quite the at-bat here for 13 in orange. And it's ball 4, and what a finish it was from Dylan Clark. Fouls everything back that would have announced him strike 3. Waits for the 4th ball and finds it. And there's 2 on for the Grenadiers, and this will bring up Saul Schmidt, the catcher. And takes it down the middle looking, so tried to show bunt quickly. Maybe just to pull in that third baseman was the mindset of doing that. Nonetheless, I'll see the 0-1. And it's ball 1. And Zarudis again, aggressive. Just to eye down Robinson, keeping the runners in check. That's strike 2 on the outside corner. Perfectly placed from Zhao. Now searching for the potential finisher. We'll see the 1-2 home. And fouls it off. That's a bit of a late cut, but we'll keep him alive, Schmidt. And Schmidt will call time. Step away. Regroup and see another 1-2. And a second ball. And ball 3 to move us to a full count after Zhao thought he had it. Got to regroup. It's the second full count consecutively on back-to-back batters. And, well, Schmidt will continue what Clark did as well. Fouling the pitches off he needs to. And we'll do it again. In play, a chopper that splits first and second base. Robinson getting the wave around as he hesitates. The play at the plate, the tag in time. And the Eagles will save a run, as it was a fantastic relay back into the infield. And Zarudis able to hand on to that ball and apply the tag. And it's 2 in scoring position in a major out And it is Berlin Martin with a chance to open the scoring as well with 2 in scoring position. And Robinson, it was that slight hesitation that came back to bite him. He conflicted back and forth if he should go on home. As Martin, shallow right field, backstepping, that one gets down. It's a blooper over top of the first baseman. Then sliding in there for 1. High Park trying to make it 2. The play to the plate is late. And the Grenadiers have opened the scoring. It's 2-0 as Berlin Martin. 2 RBIs and a single. And we'll have a quick check. Look like they're going to check with the umpire for potential early leadoff. Looks to be what they're checking, or maybe if it was a fair ball, it was fair. And so we'll have a battle of the 2 starting pitchers here. Odin Rashwan off his first at-bat. And the first pitch down the middle from Zhao, who was looking to regroup after the first 2 runs have came in for High Park. Trying to limit it at just those 2. As he waves off a pair, likes the third option. Rashwan likes it too, clocks it to center field. And the play to second, Berlin Martin will beat it. It's a single for Odin Rashwan, and the hitting parade continues here in the top of the second inning for High Park. 3rd consecutive single, 4th one this inning. Bunt attempt, lay down, and will spin foul. As Thomas Sayers tried to load the bases with that bunt attempt. We'll see if he goes back to it. It's most likely eyeing up a sacrifice bunt. That's what he would want. Does it again. This one will stay fair. Perfectly down the line and no play to be had for Leo Zhao as the bases are loaded. Sayers perfect on that bunt attempt. It's the 4th consecutive single, and it would be 5. The only thing disrupting it was a walk on Dylan Clark. And the infield will come together as Francis Morrison is due up with the bases loaded. Only 1 out. And we're good to go. Morrison, favorite baseball memory is he went to Game 1 of the World Series, and he writes the specific moment was the Barger Grand Slam. And you know what? It only makes sense that if, well, first of all, obviously, your favorite, like if you go to the World Series game, it's got to be at least top 3, if not 1. So obviously it's 1, but just that moment was so magical. 1-0, and Morrison likes that one down low below the knees. Will swing on for a strike. And a ball up high. Morrison dives down to the mound. Play to the plate, the force out in time as they beat the slide of Berlin Martin. And a quick reaction time play from Leo Zhao will save a run. Here's Carmel Ketchabal. That's Ketchabal with 2 outs now. Still with the bases loaded. Still in prime territory for High Park. We could stay the same for the Eagles, only searching for one more out. It's an out at any bag or the plate as well, which makes things a little bit easier for East Nepean. In the air and behind the backstop for strike one. And stares it down as it rides away for a second ball. Zhao the 2-1. And again, good read by Ketchabal as he watches it ride away. And Zhao needs to find the zone now. And unable to. And High Park will add to their lead. It's a bases loaded walk as Odin Reshwan will come around. Don't come much easier than that when it's scoring runs. And the Grenadiers make it 3-0. And so we'll see bottom of the order, Jacob first. Up to the plate. Still with the bases loaded. And first pitch away. For ball one. Zhao had 49 pitches. Has gained a lot of them here in this inning. Just trying to get back to his strikeout ways. And a heavy slice from first. We'll see strike one. 2-1 delivery. And it's outside, ball three. And strike two. Strike three as first goes on through. And Leo Zhao gets out of the bases loaded jam as the High Park Grenadiers score 3 runs and open up the scoring here in this upper bracket battle. And when we return, it's East Nepean's turn to respond. Back on the sticks in the bottom second when we return.
Number 12, Leo Zhao.
And so, bottom of the second underway, and it's Leo Zhao, the starting pitcher, as the two pitchers will go out of here. And first pitch swinging for Zhao will foul it off to the High Park dugout. So Zhao trying to put that top of the inning behind him. Move on, as just didn't really go his way. Ended it with a strikeout, though, against first. But now is just trying to spark his team on some offense. Down by 3, 0-1. In play, a ground ball to the first baseman, and the scoop and the tag in the bag for out number 1. As an easy routine play there for Dylan Clark. Enters tight as 10. Starting at second base for the Eagles this afternoon. First pitch from Rashwan. Down below the knees, ball 1. And a swing upstairs for strike 1. So, fun facts about Rashwan is, one fact about himself, he writes, is that he loves sushi, but he hates cooked fish. That's quite the scale there, despite being, well, pretty much the same food, but just if it's cooked a certain way, well, if it's cooked at all, you don't like it. On the tip of the bat for 10, fouls it off. As Rashwan will deliver the 2-2 home. And it's ball 3, and pushes that to a full count. Here for 10. Here's the payoff. And strike 3 on the outside as Rashwan paints it. And there's 2 down. Here's Sam Lemo. Lemo starting in left field with 2 outs, trying to be the first base runner here for the Eagles. Strike 1. Looking for Lemo. Lemo up the middle as he puts some spark into that one. And it's the first hit of the ball game for East Nepean. It's a single for Sam Lemo. And it's a base runner here for Henry Meunier. And he was all over that one. Rashwan delivered it right down the pipe, and Lemo perfectly timed directly up the middle. The first pitch here to Meunier. It'll be ball 1. And he leans into that one for a strike. Tumbled over a little bit too as Rashwan put it right directly on the outside. And a reach across the plate. And we'll see the 1-1. And again, sounded like contact, so still stays in the glove though of the catcher, Saul Schmidt. And anyway, strike 2. And a chance to end the inning. The 1-2 in play as it will be poked to third base. Robinson 5-3 in time to end the second inning. And so the Eagles find their first hit of the ball game, but won't get further than first base as High Park still has a 3-0 lead. And when we return, a chance for them to extend it when we return here in Pembroke. top three and top of the order due back up for High Park. Addie Duncan, August Hemsworth, and William Arizis. New pitcher into the game as well for East Nepean. Chris Grenier takes to the mound and looks to shut things down on the side of the Eagles as he gets a roar from the crowd on the first strike delivered through. Dyken 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Dyken, a roller. Third baseman cuts it off, and it's Leo Zhao fresh into the field who makes the play. And there's one down as he gets quickly accumulated into the game. And there's August Hemsworth, also 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So Zhao leaves the game, I believe, under that 50 pitch count. So unable to pitch potentially the next 2 days, I believe. Would be available on day 3, which would be on Thursday. And right now the scheduled game is that would be the bracket reset game in the finals, as this one's fouled back from Hemsworth for a strike. But also with impending rain tomorrow could also mean that push things back a tad and could even be game 1 of the finals. A heavy chop for Hemsworth for a second strike as Grenier searching for a strikeout, his first one of the afternoon. That's ball 2. Great take there from Hemsworth as that ball danced around the other half. Won't get the call. As Grenier go to a 2-2 home. That looked like a bit of a breaking ball on that one from Grenier. Had some direction on it. Hemsworth battles. And so we'll go back to a second consecutive 2-2 pitch. And gets Hemsworth going on through for the first strikeout of the ball game for Chris Grenier. And there's 2 gone. And William Arizis. As Will, 0 for 1. Also struck out, and he will get hit by the first pitch he sees. And it's a hit by pitch walk. To head on down to first base. And put Arizis on. And there's Quinn Robinson, the cleanup hitter. A man who's got a lot of power. And I believe he's the only guy who's unavailable to pitch today for High Park after he went the depth of a game earlier on in the tournament. 1 for 1 with a single. He had the first hit of the game for High Park, which really started that mega inning just in the top of the second. A steal there for Arizis down to second base, and he puts himself into his scoring position. And on the top of the bat from Robinson out of play for a strike on the foul ball. As he's got the frame and the height to create some power. We've seen it throughout the tournament, but this is why he hits in the cleanup spot. The 1-1. Stares it down for strike 2 as it's located by the knees from Grenier. And he's got a chance here to send his team to the offense. 2 outs in the 1-2. A chopper to the first baseman, handled, and the play will be executed as Henry Meunier able to collect that ball and find out number 3. And so the Eagles keep things clean in the top of the 3rd and look to get on the board themselves when we return for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bottom of the third inning, and we're set to get underway with Avery Pottinger leading things off. Prince and Engler due up as well, and it's first pitch through the zone for strike one. So 7 batters through 2 innings, only 1 hit off the bat of Lemo. And strike 2 as well as Pottinger will hold on and dig a hole. Rashwan, the 0-2. Down to the dirt inside, ball 1. As Rashwan trying to get into a quick rhythm here. 1-2. And it's ball 2. To the 2-2 pitch. And it's ball 3, and 3 go the way for Pottinger. And it's ball 4 for leadoff Avery Pottinger after Avery went down 0-2. 4 straight go his way, and a leadoff runner here for the Eagles. Still searching to get on the board. That's a good way to start Zach Prinz. Prinz loads up for a bunt, fouls it back on the attempt. And we'll start things off with a strike. Rashwan has looked so good so far, obviously pitching scoreless, but has got himself strikeouts, also getting a lot of ground balls when contact is made. Yo, 1. It's ball 1, and we'll split the first 2 pitches. Prinz goes for a bunt again, and now it is redirected back to the mask of the catcher. As he looks to be okay, just taking a moment to collect himself. Second strike, no, against Prinz. The 1-2. And a third foul ball as Zach continues here. As he fouled the first 2 back, showing bunt, and then went for a full swing there and does it again. And we'll go back to a 1-2 delivery. And we'll do it all over again. Four foul balls from Prinz. Rashwan can't get it by him. This one in play, rides the first base line, bobbled initially, but will confirm the out at first after a scoop play from Dylan Clark. But Prinz will advance the runner as Pottinger down to his scoring position. Enters Easton Engler. That's a great at-bat there by Prinz. 5 strikes. And all contact, all foul balls. And finally got one in play and just couldn't get one past the infield. Engler on the tip of the bat, spun back to the backstop for a foul ball. Engler, I mean, any athlete, who would it be? Well, must be a Leafs fan, new generation. Gavin McKenna, his answer. The 0-1. Swings on through, and this is crushed up the middle. Pottinger to third. Takes a look, and it's a good relay back inside as Easton Engler with a single. And it's runners in the corners now for East Nepean, tying run up to the plate. Second hit of the ball game as well as Julian DaCosta. Due up DaCosta a chance to cash in the first run of the game for the Eagles. First pitch from Reshwan. It's swinging for DaCosta. Over top of the High Park dugout out of the play. Let's start things off with a hack on the first swing. We'll see the 0-1. And a swing. As Engler down to second as well into a scoring position. DaCosta. 0-2 hole. Reshwan. Delivery. It's ball one, just up high. One, two. And DaCosta will foul it off. A lot of foul balls here from the Eagles. Just making great contact. Just can't find much fair, but they just found a single. Engler found one fair, but good contact. Got to straighten it up, though. We'll go back to another 1-2 pitch from Reshwan. This one shot to shallow right field. It gets on down. Pottinger comes around and scores. It's an RBI single for Julian DaCosta. And the Eagles are on the board. And this will bring up bottom of the order Brooks Campbell. And well, one thing I know about Campbell is he is speedy. Plays the center field, controls the outfield for the Eagles. But he's got some pace on him. Tying run now at first base. Runner at third would bring the ball game within one. And fired on the outside. As the play to third and Robinson the tag. Attempt too late. As runner down to second, two in scoring position. Campbell shows bunt. Gets it down. It dives down right in front of the plate and no play to be had. But runner goes all the way to third. Tag a play to get an out. Runner's coming home as well as it's chaos here around the diamond. Engler will score, and the Eagles make it a one-run ball game. Out number two as well after initially a miscommunication there by two base runners. Engler wanted to stay at third while DaCosta wanted to go to third as he was at second, and so he ran all the way down, and of course Engler was still covering the bag. So he goes back, they get the out at second, but the throw down all the way to the second base bag allowed runner at third to come home. Gave him that little bit of extra real estate. And it's 3-2. And the first pitch to Grenier, top of the order, throw down, safe with a slide is Campbell, who uses his wheels. And foul that one back with a heavy cut. Grenier 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Reshwan will deliver the 1-1 pitch. In the air, foul territory off the left field line. And Robinson unable to cover the ground in time. Will go down in the books as a strike. And Odin Reshwan trying to keep his team in the lead, tying run at second base. The 1-2 pitch. Got him, strike three. That's a bit of hesitation from Grenier, but the count will be confirmed. As that will do it for the third inning as we're over the halfway hump into the second half, and East Nepean on the board. It's 3-2. And when we come back, it's High Park's turn to try and extend their lead here in Pembroke. Top four, and it's leading things off number 13, Dylan Clark. First pitch from Chris Grenier, who's back on the bump for his second consecutive after he came in relief for Leo Zhao, who goes 2 innings. And it's ball 1 to Clark. We'll see Clark, Schmidt, and Martin confirm 3 here for High Park after the Eagles fought their way back in the game, scoring a pair of runs and knocks in a strike there. They split the first 2 pitches. Clark walked his first time up. And a slice on the outside for a second strike. And Grenier will take a lead. And searching for the finisher early. It's the pitcher's count who will have the 1-2. And he'll mix in a ball. Clark's been busy down at first base as well on the defensive side. He'll see a 2-2. Pokes it into no man's land as it gets down over top of the infield, and Dylan Clark will start things off with a leadoff single. Here's Saul Schmidt. And so Schmidt will get his second at-bat of the game underway. He looks to be bunting, and that one will just be off the first base line. We'll start things off with a strike. Schmidt starting at the catcher's role, 1 for 1 with a single. And we'll see the 1-1, or the 0-1, pardon me. And a heavy swing inside for a second strike. Play down to first as well. And that was a close one as Dylan Clark took an aggressive couple steps down the pace path. But he'll have to slide back in time, get the orange, bright orange jersey and the white pants all dirty. And there might be more brown on those pants now than there is white. But it's all worth it. It's an 0-2 lead here for Grenier. Delivery. Holds off. And a good take from Schmidt for ball 1. Schmidt flies this one to left center field. 2 committing to it, and a diving catch made by Brooks Campbell. Oh my goodness, he covers the ground and lays out like Superman and makes the grab. A superstar play from Brooks Campbell out in center field. And there's 1 down. A thing of beauty. Probably the nicest catch we've seen all tournament long. And Berlin Martin due up, and we'll see if that gives a little kick to the Eagles defense. That's ball 1 down low. I said it before, Campbell does a great job covering the center field. He's got the speed and obviously showcased the athleticism on that last play as well. And Martin will foul it back off the catcher's mask for strike 1. And rides away for his second ball. And Zarutis eyeing up Dylan Clark down at first. Just making sure. Martin drove in 2 RBIs her first time here. And a heavy chop for a second strike. As Berlin got a battle now. We'll see the 2-2 pitch. And it doesn't move a muscle. It's ball 3. And Grenier will pitch the payoff. Strike 3 as it gets majority on the plate. Throw down to second. The double play safe with a slide is Dylan Clark, inches away. As things got tense here for a second, the East Nepean crowd was ready to explode if that double play was confirmed. We'll see out number 2 nonetheless off the strikeout. And here's Odin Reshwan, 1 for 1 with a single. That's ball 1 inside. It was a great throw from Zarutis behind the plate from 2 to 4. As Reshwan will let it go again. That one was up by the eyesight for a second ball. Reshwan liked that one. Strike 1. And we'll see the 2-1 pitch from Grenier. Down the pipe for strike 2. As Reshwan takes it looking. how much intent the swing there looked like. And Grenier, a chance to send his team to the offense. 2-2. Got him, strike 3. And Sri Krishna Grenier finds the punch out to end the top of the 4th and leave runners stranded at second base. The Eagles, who scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, a chance to tie it here down by 1. And when we come back, bottom 4 here in Pembroke. Bottom 4th here back in Pembroke, and new pitcher into the game for High Park, number 4, Addy Dyken. Takes to the mound in relief of Odin Reshwan, who went 3 innings, 2 runs allowed. And it's Dino Zaroudis who will have the first attempt against the new pitcher. Ball 1 for Zaroudis. And that's a strike on the outside. Painted there from Duncan. And we'll have the 1-1 pitch. In play, poke to shallow left field. Hey, that will get on down right up the alley. It's a leadoff single for Dino Zaroudis. And there's 1 on. As this perfectly hit there, and here's Eddie Kearney. And Eddie Kearney will have somebody on for him now. Kearney 0 for 1. Ground ball to second base. First one on the outside for a ball. So tying run aboard first to start off the inning. Kearney, chopper up the middle and past the glove of Berlin Martin and the center fielder. This could do some damage. Zaroudis getting the wave around third, and the Eagles have tied the game. Kearney looking to make it the inside the park home run. The play to the plate, the slide, safe. It's an inside the park home run for Eddie Kearney. And the East Nepean Eagles have their first lead of the ball game. as that one skipped by the glove of Thomas Sayers out in center field. And it was just pure jets for Kearney. And a mound meeting here as Coach will come talk to Dyken as well as the catcher Saul Schmidt. And it'll be Leo Zhao who will have to follow up that. But what a moment. Zhao, 0 for 1. Ground ball to the pitcher, or pardon me, to the first baseman. First pitch from Dyken. Chopper down the third base line, rights fair. Robinson 5-3 on the money. And we'll beat Zhao for out number 1. As Robinson's got a big arm on him. And you're as tight as 10. Ten 0 for 1, struck out earlier. And the first pitch outside for a single ball. As Dyken looking to shake off that previously allowed inside the park home run. Just found a big out moments ago with some ground ball activity and a quick 2-0 count going the way of Zhao. Or pardon me, Titus Tan. And it's similar location on the first 3 pitches. And it's a full lead here for Tan. Got to straighten it out. The 3-0 delivery. And again, it's ball 4 in the same spot. And it's a 4-pitch walk for Titus Tan. And here's Sam Lemo. 1 for 1 with a single as Lemo had the first hit of the game for East Nepean. And it's ball down low, and Dyken showing some frustration at the mound. Can't let that take advantage of him. As Dyken gets some encouragement from the High Park fan base. And there's a strike by the knees. See the 1-1. Inside of the bat, dives down fair, turn and look for second, got it. Played a first, trying to get the double play, but Dylan Clark will make the fielder's choice possible as they'll keep Titus Tan off second, get the second out. There's Henry Meunier. Out off a play from 5-3. Now trying to keep the inning alive. A lot of momentum the Eagles had. A lot of flair. You can just feel it from even just the Eagles crowd and even the players on the field and in the dugout. They were just jamming. This one up the middle, past the glove of Dyken as it dives on down, makes it a bit awkward for the shortstop, and Meunier will be able to beat any sort of play to first base. And just a tough play after it took an awkward bounce off the glove of Dyken, just a tad too short. And that made the play to Arizas a little bit harder. And it's 2 on. And Avery Pottinger. And a mound meeting is behind the plate. Saul Schmidt could see that Dyken was getting a bit frustrated. So he goes out, and you can see he puts his arm around Addy. Gives him some encouragement. Reminds him that he only needs one more out to get out of the fourth. And we'll have the battle of the fours, Ponger and Dyken. Avery walked his first time up. He'll see this first pitch. And he's swinging, and it drops down in foul territory as that could have been close. Dylan Clark exploded right away from first base, but runs out of real estate before that ball hits the ground. And freezes Ponger for strike two. And Dyken, an early lead. Ponger got a battle to stay alive. The 0-2 pitch. In play. Knocks this one to right field. It's a fair ball as it rides the line. Runners getting the wave. Around third, and the Eagles will add to the lead. It's an RBI single for Avery Ponger. As it was Sam Lemo who gets around. And they add a bit of insurance, a 2-run game, 5-3. And a mound meeting is High Park head coach. We'll have a pitching change here, as that will do it for Addy Dyken at the mound. 2 outs. And just unfortunate that Dyken would have liked to get out of that inning, but unable to. And so it's going to be William Arizas. And so Arizas will take to the mound. And will start his warm-up. And so I'll get back underway momentarily as Arizas will begin his warm-up with runners in the corners, and here it's 2 outs as well. As what a game it has been, the battle of the 2 upper bracket teams. And so let's talk about the future schedule. Loser of this game will play tomorrow against Upper Ottawa Valley in an elimination game. And then that leads us to the Wednesday game, as we'll have the first game of the championship, where if the team from the upper bracket wins, they are crowned winners. But if the lower bracket team wins, it would force an official championship game on Thursday. It is calling for rain tomorrow, and there's been speculation as if we will be able to play baseball tomorrow. And if not, everything will be pushed back a day. So it would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's why when I'm stating these dates, I don't want to bullet point them, just staple them down, or kind of just written down with pencil so they could be potentially erased. That's how I like to frame it. And so just big implications. If you win today's game, you get a potential 2-day break, but for sure one. You get to rest your pitchers an extra day, and you don't have to play tomorrow. Where if you do lose, you have to play tomorrow, and in order to get to the champ finals, you have to win. Against an Upper Ottawa Valley team which gained a lot of momentum today with an 8-7 nail-biting victory over the Orleans Red Sox. And so Arisis is ready to go. And Zach Prince, 0 for 1. Ground ball to the first baseman. And the first pitch from the new reliever. Down low for ball one. Runner down to second. They got Meunier between third and home. The play to the plate, and he's going back. He's in a pickle to flip to third. And now he's going back home, back and forth. It's a race in the tag. Apply. They got him in a rundown. High Park stay on their toes, and they needed something to spark them. And that got the dugout on their feet. And when we come back, it's High Park back on the offense as the Eagles add some insurance to their lead. They're up by 2. Top 5 when we return. Top of the 5th. Set to get underway. Potential final pair of innings here. As new pitcher into the game, number 14, Eddie Kearney, joins the mound, and he'll face Thomas Sayers, Francis Morrison, and Carmel Ketchabau to confirm 3. Sayers shows bunt, pulls away, and takes the ball. And so the momentum has flipped back and forth. It was High Park who had a 3-0 lead. Eagles have scored 5 consecutive to put themselves up by 2. And a swing for Sayers for a strike. Two-1. And again, strike 2. As back-to-back aggressive strike zone findings from Kearney. Is he trying to make it 3 straight? The 2-2. Got him! And Kearney will start things off with a strikeout on the leadoff Sayers. And there's Francis Morrison. And right down the pipe for a strike looking. And you could tell Kearney is jamming right now. Morrison 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice. Breaking ball, looking for the inside, won't find it. Ball. Here's the 1-1 home. Down to the dirt, ball 2. Looks to be another breaking ball that potentially will end up as ball 3. A chance to put runner on, and well, guys bring tying run up to the plate. 3-1 pitch, got to find the zone. Won't be able to. It's ball 4 for Francis Morrison. And Carmel Ketchabau. As Ketchabau walked his first time up in a little bit of a stray shoelace there. Will need to be fixed up. His home plate umpire Sue all over it. And Ketchabau will get things straightened out before we get resumed here. Runner at first base. As Morrison just got there, runner to work with. And a tying run up to the plate as well. As High Park looking to get back in the score column as they've been in a bit of a dry spout in the last couple of innings. That's the other side of where he wanted that one. Aggressive bounce off the backstop will make it easy steal for Francis Morrison. Now down into a scoring position. In time called by East Nepean coach. Wanted to go talk with Kearney in the infield. And Ketchabau's at bat will get back underway here after it took a momentary break. And strike down the middle. As home plate umpire Sue had to make some new lines in the batter's box. As the line starting to get faded away. Ketchabau hammers this one to right left field, and a catch is made underneath of it for out number 2. Not having to move too much, a couple steps inside. And there's 2 away for Jacob First. First shows bunt, pulls away as it's on the outside for ball. That catch made in left field by number 3, Easton Engler. Made that last grab. Here's the 0-1. Bunt showed again from first, pulls away, and a second ball going his way. First in the lead, the 2-0 to the plate. Outside again, it's a full lead here for First. Chance to put tying run on the bases. And it's a 4-pitch walk to the backstop as well. Runner down to third. As First will head down to first base, it's runners now in the corners for High Park. And Addie Dyken up to the plate here. 2 outs. Top of the order, Dyken 0 for 2. Strikeout to the ground, ball to third. Big pitch from Kearney to start things out with a strike. Runner down to second. And it would just be thrown back to the mound. Kearney the 0-1. Up high, ball. Runner into second as well. That represents tying run. High Park trying to chip away now, then leave it all to a potential top of the 6th final inning. And Dyken has to fold in half in order to get away from it for a second ball. Yeah, so as I was saying, if they don't score any here, they would have to score at least, as it stands right now, 2 runs. in the top of the 6. Dyken in the infield, in Kearney's glove for out number 3. As both runners will be left stranded at third and second, and East Nepean will have a chance to extend their lead in the bottom of the 5th before we go to a major top of the 6th inning from the Grenadiers. Big things on the line, a championship trip on the line. Bottom 5, first of all, when do we return? Bottom of the 5th inning, and it's Zach Prinz in the leadoff spot. Prinz Angler DaCosta has Arizas back in the game as well at the mound. Strike 1. Down the middle, delivered from William. As Will and Dyer need to shut things down here for High Park. As we'll have a major top of the 6th, as I mentioned. Ball 1. Prinz 0 for 1 with a ground ball to the first baseman. His first time up. You'll see the 1-1 pitch. And swings through as he turns a full 180 on the foul through. In the 1-2. Up against it is Prinz. And fouls it back to stay alive. And we'll go back to a 1-2. And a breaking ball that took a while to get to the plate. He turns and gets a piece of it to keep him at a second strike. And we'll go back to a 1-2. Popped up to the backstop and over top and of the cage and out of catchable territory, and Prinz, a 3rd consecutive foul ball to keep him here with 2 strikes. As Arizas is just attacking the zone, but unable to find the finisher. I'll go back to a 1-2 for the 4th time. And he'll finally mix in a ball. And the count is full on Prinz. What an at-bat it has been. I believe around the 9th pitch here that he will see. Here's the payoff. And he wins it. Zach Prince. A phenomenal at-bat there. Sees about 10 pitches and wins it on the full count. And Easton Angler, 1 for 1 with a single. Shows bunt right away, pulls away, takes a ball. Does it again. Leads into it, and a diving effort there by the catcher. Very strong as Cachabal lays out to try to get that ball. Will end up as a strike, though, in the count. As you got to respect the effort. He popped up right away, left behind the plate and stretched out. And so he'll fix the helmet quickly and we'll get back underway. As it's ones in the first 2 pitches of the 1-1 from Arizas. Bunt again popped up and Cachabal makes this one successful. Doesn't have to lay out this time to make that grab, just had to stand up. And there's Julian DaCosta. DaCosta 1 for 1 as well. A single, it was a bloop to shallow right field. That one is the dirt. There goes Prinz down to second. It's runner in scoring position. Quickly for Prinz. And a heavy swing by DaCosta for strike 1. That's a swing that's trying to do some damage. As that was a full follow through. And we'll see the 1-1. Chopper, fair play, pass Arizas, gathered by the shortstop. Dyke into first. In time. As it was a delayed call from the umpire, had to confirm his decision, make sure he saw what he saw. And makes the call. Dyken with a bullet to get there in time. And there's 2 down. And runner at third base. And here's Brooks Campbell. Campbell, ground ball. Robinson splits his legs. Dyken to first. Got to be quick. It's not. As it gets on by the first baseman. Zach Prinz will score. And it's a 3-run difference as East Nepean add to their lead. And that is a major run. Makes it 1 more that the Grenadiers have to find in the top of the 6th. And we're back to the top of the order as well. Chris Grenier. Grenier 0 for 2. Back-to-back strikeouts. First pitch down low. Campbell down to second. The throw is just off the mark. And Campbell will steal a base into second. And we'll focus back up and have the 1-0 home to Grenier. Long wait from Arizas. Delivers. Poke to third. Robinson handles as he drops down to his knees and makes the quick play to first in time to end the bottom of the 5th. As the Eagles add 1 and we go to a big top of the 6th. As the Eagles are 3 outs away from setting themselves to the finals. High Park need 3 to stay alive and send us to a bottom of the inning. We'll see if they can find it. when we come back. Top of the 6th. And it's 2-3-4 due up for High Park. Down to their final 3 outs here potentially. August Hemsworth 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts to lead things off. First pitch from Kearney, who's back at the palm for another inning. Throws the heat on the first pitch and paints the outside for a strike. And fouled back. And a quick 0-2 lead as Kearney attacking early. Hemsworth contact on the last one. Looking for some more here, potentially fair. The 0-2 to the plate. The breaking ball just away. As he mixed in the ball, Kearney has also got, that was a great breaking ball. Slows it down, a little bit of moving on it as well. 1-2. Fastball below the knees, ball 2. Two balls go the way of her Hemsworth. 2-2 pitch on the corner. Strike 3. Looking. And there's one down. There's William Arizas. Arizas 0 for 1. Strikeout in a walk. First pitch from Kearney. He got hit by a pitch last time which walked him. That was inside as well. As he shimmies away to avoid it. Kearney's got some velocity as well, so getting hit by one would hurt. And swings that one on the inside. Near the hands for strike number 1. Down in the dirt, and we'll see a second ball. Here's the 2-1. And in the air, but will end up foul. And earn a second strike here for Kearney. Gotta protect here. Kearney searching for the second out, the 2-2. And got him. Strike 3. As it's all smiles for Eddie Kearney. As he punches out the first 2 batters. And a chance to book a ticket to the finals here. Quinn Robinson trying to spark something here for High Park. The first pitch to Robinson. Below the knees for ball 1. Down to the final out, East Nepean. And Kearney 3 strikes away. The 1-0. And hammered back to the backstop for strike 1. And what a performance has been from Kearney since joining the ball game. No runs allowed. Retired the side in the top of the 5th. Looking to do it here again in the 6th. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. A beautiful pitch there from Kearney, and he's got a lead. Robinson got a battle to keep Hyde Park's hopes alive. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking, and the East Nepean Eagles have booked a ticket to the finals. 6-3 final score as the comeback is confirmed. It's 6 straight runs to claim victory for East Nepean, as Hyde Park will drop on down to the lower bracket as they're not out of the tournament yet. That was the benefit they had of being undefeated through the first 2 games, as they will play a game tomorrow against Upper Ottawa Valley, scheduled for 10 a.m. Obviously rain dependent, but that is the schedule. It's Upper Ottawa Valley and Hyde Park at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And for East Nepean, we won't see them till Wednesday, as they will play in the championship game and have 2 attempts, as they'll also have the benefit of having the bracket reset, as they're 1 win away from champions of Ontario. That does it for us here today on the 2026 Upper Ottawa Valley Little League Provincial YouTube channel. And well, you have to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we are into the major games here. Everything is on the line over the next couple days, as we're down to our final 3 teams, all gunning for the prize of being Ontario champions. One more time, the East Nepean Eagles finals bound 6-3 over the Hyde Park Grenadiers. I've been Jacob Ewing. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for Hyde Park and Upper Ottawa Valley. But for the rest of the day, please enjoy yourself.